Hello, everyone. Welcome to round two. Again, I hope that you're finding value in these videos. If you're not, I'd like to hear feedback. If you are, I'd like to hear feedback. But feedback is the fuel of champions. So please provide some feedback. I'm switching things up today. I'm not going to be using the dry erase board, but certainly like using a dry erase board for teaching and illustrations. But this one should be a fairly short video. The question was asked by, again, Kevin Jackson. I want to go back to him because, again, he kind of loaded up the queue in the beta stages. But he did ask, what did you do with money? So today's topic is going to be financial. But what did you do with money early on in your career? Okay, before the money showed up, what was the relationship with you and money? So I think it's a great question. I think a lot of people, whether it's reps or rookie owners, like, okay, what should I be doing with my money? Other than your expenses, obviously you got to keep yourself above water. But when you do start getting some money, some savings, like what do you do? And so I stole this, okay, from John Maxwell. Okay? I'm not shy to say that I steal things from smart people. That's what we should all be doing. But John Maxwell, he said something. It rhymes, it's easy to remember, but there's 3 stages of life: learn, earn, and return. Learn, earn, and return. Let's skip to the second phase of earn. If you think about when people typically are in their highest earning years, okay? Your highest earning years, your 40s and 50s. You just historically just take a look at when people are really earning. That's going to be the sweet spot. Now, it might not be music to people's ears. No, I want my earning years to be in my 20s. And we can all fantasize about, being the next Mark Zuckerberg. At the age of 21, he was a billionaire. Again, I know there's value in that, and I know that's popular. Just the reality, again, just go back to John Maxwell's, 3 stages. There's the learning stage, the earning stage, and then the returning stage, okay? So skip to part 1, the learning stage. The learning isn't when you were in college and I come out of college and now, it's time to earn. I think that's a critical mistake for people. The way I'd look at it, the way I'll be teaching my kids is, hey, you've been conditioned now coming out of school to learn, to absorb, to get information. Keep that going. You're still in the learning stages of life. Actually, your whole life you'll be learning, but the main focus has got to be on learn. A great illustration or analogy is a goose laying golden eggs. Okay? Ultimately, we want to be that goose who's laying golden eggs. The best investment you can make, there's great, best stock tip I can give you. It's not a Bitcoin, it's not crypto, it's not, pick a company. The best stock tip ever is on you. Because the more you can invest in you, okay, the more you can take care of this goose, give it the organic food, give it the, pet it, wash it, just take care of this goose, it's going to be laying golden eggs. Okay? Invest in you. Now, when I say invest in you, there's lots of things you could do to invest in you. I've always been a big fan. Hey, listen, you don't have to spend a lot of money, but invest in like your image. Like if you feel good. There was always this phenomenon back when I first started. Like, got your power tie. We'd always call it like your power. Like, when I wear this tie, I'm just invincible. And so all of us young dudes, we all had a kind of our favorite tie. And when we wore that tie, we're getting out there and doing it. So don't be shy to invest in something where, when you're looking in the mirror, you're like, you know what? I look good. I feel good, man. Let's get out there and do it. So and I think it's okay to invest in image. I think it's necessary to invest in your brain. Buying good books, getting a membership with Audible, going on to Spotify. There's a book, The Millionaire Next Door, and there's really 7 characteristics of self-made millionaires in the United States. I believe characteristic number 3 is self-made millionaires in the U.S. allocate their time, their energy, and their money in ways conducive to building wealth. So again, put your time, your energy, your money into reading, getting educated. I referenced this in episode 1. I mean, Tony Robbins, like, it's a few $100s, to go see Mr. Robbins. But there's all kinds of speaking engagements and courses. I'm telling you, invest in the goose that's going to lay golden eggs. And you're not going to find that to be a waste of time at all. But again, if you're fixated on, I just want to earn, well, what comes before the earning stages in life is the learning stages. Then when you really get into the rhythm, okay, when you're really getting going here, well, yeah, you can open up the gates of the cash flow coming in, whether it's your sales competency or as an owner, your ability to attract and develop great talent in your business or creating overrides. I mean, listen, the earning potential is there. Again, just go back to phase 1. Another great thing to learn, invest the money and the time and the energy into purchasing a flight, going to an office. I can't tell you how many people have done this. I could be looking at you right now, Franco. That time you spent going to Brennan Fulkerson's office in Miami, look how that turned into golden eggs for you. Okay? So I say this a lot. Find the person that you connect with, that you respect, somebody that's kicking major butt, and get in front of them for 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, and learn. Again, such a great use of your time, your energy, your money. Okay, so learning stage. Then when you get into those earning stages, listen, if you're banking cash, maybe this could be time for another episode. I guess it probably will. Like, what do you do with your money once you have it? That was a question. Once I had my first 100 grand saved, I went on this mission of calling all the people I knew that were financially successful. And I said, hey, what do you do with money? So I guess I will save that for another episode. But the returning stage, I think this is funny. Again, back to John Maxwell, what he's doing now in the twilight years of his life is, he's returning. He's giving away over $1 million a year to charitable causes. So his goal is basically that once he comes to the end of his life, all the money has been returned. Okay, he's always looked at money like he is a river of money, not a reservoir. The goal isn't to hoard it all, but to be a river and to allocate that money to great things, great causes. Somebody asked him and said, hey, John, what if you've miscalculated and what if you run out of money before you die? He says, oh, well, that's easy. He says, I'll just move in with my kids. I've been helping them out. So it's funny, I've talked to all 3 of my kids. My middle one, her and I have got a deal that, when I come to the twilight years, if I have miscalculated, I'm moving in with Annie. That's basically what's going to happen. So anyway, so hope you guys found this useful. Thanks for all the input. Kevin, thanks for the great topics and suggestions. I hope you guys have yourselves a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.